Hey, good evening, afternoon, morning, time of day to you all. Welcome back to Nick Vic Locks. Tonight I have a challenge lock named False Hope by Stevo. Euro cylinder here. I'm recording this after I've actually picked it. I found that it's easier for me to do the intros if I record them second. This here is the lock. It was sent to me by Loose Shirt. It's kind enough to pass this along in a little bundle of challenge locks for me. So I think I might send this one to Lock Chuck next. I've got a few others I need to get open as well, but this one I think I'll send to Lock Chuck next. But False Hopes by Stevo is a fun little lock. It took me a while to figure out what was going on and get it open. And then you'll see it in the actual picking video itself too. When I did get it open, it was kind of a surprise, uneventful or unclimactic. Oh, it's open. Okay. Type of thing. But for the most part, the picking is going to be kind of muted because my nose is a little runny tonight, and I don't think anybody wants to hear me sniffle. But there will be some audio in and out during the video, especially there at the opening, because like I said, it caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting it to be open, and it was just open. So yeah, but it was a fun lock. Definitely confusing, or what's the best word here for this? Confusing works, but yeah, just kind of odd feedback as you're picking through it. But I hope you guys like the picking video. And don't forget, we have the giveaways underway. We have the white to blue ZDG giveaway, where you can comment on that giveaway video with a picking tip for to help other pickers or beginner pickers or something that helped you. Just some tip that's useful. That gets you one entry into that drawing, or if you want 2 entries into the drawing, you make a video using the hashtag white to blue ZDG and tag me in the description of the video where you explain or show the picking tip or advice you have for other pickers to help them progress. And then we also have the secret hidden clue giveaway decoding thing that's underway as well. So far, there's been four people that have figured it out. The first person to figure it out, I'm going to send them something regardless, because that was kind of crazy. Within 12 hours of posting the final clue, they had figured it all out. So, and I've had some people ask me, like, how do you know when it's done, or is this it? You know, if they figured out a certain part of it, you're going to know when you've reached the end. I tried to make the ending as obvious and final as it could be. So, but those 4 people are going to be entered into that drawing so far. And then the first person that figured it out, I'm going to keep all of the people that figured it out secret, so that they don't get flooded with people trying to get advice or help or anything on it. But they'll get entered in the drawing. The first person that got it, I have something special that I didn't disclose or go over when I went over the prizes that I'll be sending to them as well. So yeah, get your entries in if you want that, any of that stuff, or, you know, get to cracking the code. But I'll see you guys later, and we'll get to picking. Okay. That. All right then. Okay. Do I have a key for this? That's the question. What's this one? Nope. No. Yes. if nobody told you guys, you matter, you're important, and I'm glad you're here.